Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Showtime Nazar, the flyest vlogger on the planet. Welcome back to the channel. Got a couple things I want to discuss with you guys today, but before we jump into today's video, I need you guys to do me a favor. See that subscribe button right there on your screen? Click that, turn the bell notifications on so that you are notified each and every time I drop a video. Now let's begin today's video. By now I know that you guys have seen that Tory Lanez dropped an album the other night entitled Daystar, in which he details the events of the night. Him, Meg The Stallion, and Kylie Jenner were hanging out. That is also the night that Meg The Stallion named him as the shooter who shot her in both of her feet. Tory Lanez also details some events regarding him and Meg The Stallion's relationship. He also name drops a few other individuals, including Kylie Jenner, J.R. Smith, and DJ Academics. So personally, I am not a fan of the fact that he dropped this 17-track album. I personally think he could have just went on Instagram Live to discuss why or why not he has an issue with Meg The Stallion and her camp, or why he feels the way he feels, or why he hasn't said anything, all that kind of stuff. We didn't need a 17-track album right now, really, because the timing. The Breonna Taylor case is still fresh in everybody's mind, and the fact that she did not receive justice is still in everybody's mind. So for you to try to take the attention away from that to detail the night that you and Meg The Stallion, when you could have did that 3-4 months ago, is just very insensitive. Now somebody else who was very disappointed with Tory Lanez dropping this album was Rick Ross. She was very vocal about it. Says that Tory Lanez, this was a poor decision, and out of respect for Breonna Taylor, you should have really just held off on this, which I totally agree with. Tory Lanez then responded by saying, I was in Miami protesting and I did not see you, but I do have respect for you, Rick Ross. Rick Ross then responds by saying, you really wasn't in Miami to protest, you just have a condo out here and the protest was coming your way, so you went down and took a photo. Now, I don't know if all of that is true or not, but I do think Rick Ross is in the right for saying that Tory Lanez, you shouldn't have dropped this album right now. It wasn't needed, right? 17 tracks is a lot, and you're detailing a lot going into this album. Even though I will say Tory Lanez is a phenomenal artist and can rap and sing his ass off, but the timing was just poor, man. And I still do believe you're a goofball for waiting this long. You need to fire everyone on your public relations team, because why wait so long? And for them to think that it was a good idea for you to drop an album the day after the Breonna Taylor case verdict was a terrible, terrible idea. Nobody wanted to hear that album right now because of that. People are still sensitive to that situation, and you just took no accountability for that. Also, man, if you wanted to hash out you and Meg The Stallion's relationship, which nobody knew that even existed, you probably should have did that a different way, in my opinion. I don't know how, but I think you probably should have did that just a different way. So I still stand by what I said, man. This was a very goofball move, very corny in Tory Lanez's part, but I will say the music in itself is very dope. Just a poor time for this to happen. And I'm gonna be honest, for the most part, man, you could have just went on Instagram or made a statement and moved on. Like, nobody wants to keep talking about this, and I'm pretty sure Meg The Stallion doesn't want to keep talking about this, because that was probably a traumatic experience for her, and you're just making it worse. So I just hope, man, you still get you some help, and hopefully one day you and Meg The Stallion can move forward with this and come to some type of peace with it. But still very poor decision, in my opinion, about Tory Lanez. Now, somebody else who made a poor decision was Charles Barkley. He got on Inside NBA TV the other night and said that the Breonna Taylor and George Floyd situations are different. Now, I don't know what he's been watching or what information he's been getting, but they are the exact same. 2 unarmed black people were killed by white police officers. What's the difference? The only difference is one was a male and one was a female. That's it. Charles Barkley, you definitely owe Breonna Taylor's family an apology, because that is very insensitive for you to get on national TV and say that there are different situations, then to try to blame the boyfriend to say that he shot at the police. Now, if you watch my last video, you know that Kentucky has 3 laws in place that clash with each other. If you haven't checked that video, go check that out. But there are 3 laws in place in Kentucky that clash with one another. So for Charles Barkley to irresponsibly say that the boyfriend shot at the police as if he was supposed to he didn't know that they were the police. They did not announce themselves, and they just broke in his house. So he didn't have all his facts straight when he went and made that statement. I definitely think he owes, again, Breonna Taylor's family, Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, and just black people in general, apology, man. This is a sensitive time for us, and we are very distraught about this, and we're very upset. And for you to make an irresponsible statement like that is very disturbing right now for black people. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.